I know you haven't put any this.
Do you do my explanation of what happened?
I think you've described it very well, and I know you haven't done it all the way through, but I think that might be the place for a still frame to drop it in, because you know you're allowed to drop frames in.
Yeah.
And you've described the frame so you could say something as can be seen in the frame, or as can be seen in the screenshot. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what you've got there is
they're like on different sides.
Yeah, so that's showing, and it's a wide shot. I don't think we see the beautiful. What we see here is the kind of dilapidated, kind of run down. It could represent how Boston and corruption and all of those things. But it might be useful to have that as a screenshot. Up to you, but it makes it clearer maybe than using the words. I don't mean that then you have to use screenshots all the way through, but you might want to think about that. Let me just pause this. So think about that.
So when's the deadline for
This afternoon? Yeah. Troopers needs an apostrophe there. Yeah, this is all good. I'm here now. Yeah. Standoff needs a hyphen. You might say how also when talking about the Mexican standoff, is it a Mexican standoff when you just have two people? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Did you say Mexican?
No, I don't think it does.
Yeah, have a look up Mexican standoff, because I think
3 people
in this,
yeah.
But then you need 3 people with guns. They haven't all got guns, have
There's
they?
2 people. Guns.
2 people with guns. Just find out if you can have a Mexican standoff with 2 people. Put a full stop here, and paragraphs. You start a new paragraph for a new character, a new time, a new place, a new idea, and someone different speaking. Okay, this is finally, so that needs a new paragraph. Yeah. Sorry, I'm pointing with my finger. You need a new paragraph there. Troopers needs an apostrophe. Still trained on Trooper's face in a what shot? In a close up, in a medium shot.
Yeah.
His diminished power in this situation. Close up needs a hyphen. It doesn't transition, it cuts. Just don't be worried about using cuts, because that's the basic terminology that we're in.
This seems great, the one in the elevator.
Yeah. Oh, it's so surprising, all that shooting.
Yeah.
Good. You need a space between the full stop and the T there. That needs an apostrophe. Cuts the indicator as it slowly ticks down to the 4th floor, something like that. You've got to say something here like Scorsese uses this close-up to intensify for the audience, to create suspense for the audience about what will happen when the doors open, something like that. So this needs to be more formal. It then dawns on him that he isn't coming out of this on top. Okay?
Yeah.
You need to say something about isn't needs an apostrophe if you're going to say it, but I don't really. He is not is better.
Sure.
To have a look at that sentence. Is there any music going on here? Is it all dialogue?
I think so. You just hear the bang of a.
That's it.
If I yeah.
I can't wait to see you explain this to a fucking Suffolk County jury, you fucking cocksucker. This is Suffolk County jury, you
Yeah,
fucking
I mean,
cocksucker.
it might be nice to say something along the lines of the sound environment is changed as they step into the elevator, which emphasizes the sense of claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we get all that kind of open on the roof, and it's in stark contrast to that once they're in the elevator. The use of because we don't really get it. We don't see the sides. We don't see the sides here to make them seem crushed in. Although they're the proxemics of it, they're quite tightly together here.
Yeah.
But there's also that change of sound which makes it feel more, as I say, claustrophobic, intense. Pushes the characters closer together and creates tension. Oh, hang on, you've just said this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm going ahead. No, right, ignore what I just said. Go back, just say the thing about the intensity of the close-up.
Yeah.
And Scorsese, let's say that. The bottom floor indicator,
Yeah.
bottom floor light. I don't know. No, it's fine. Leave it. And the perspective changes, or Scorsese cuts to, because the cut doesn't change. Yeah. Now, if you want to talk about this, so what's startling about that is that
It's so quiet, and then it just.
I'm thinking about the cinematography, though. What's startling about that is that we're almost looking at them from the it's almost a point of view shot for the audience, which means that it sort of implies to the audience that a shot has come over their shoulder, which is very startling. Yeah? Is it, or is it from the side? Oh, maybe it's from the side. Let's just have a look. It's kind of a horrible bit of shooting.
No, it's from behind the camera. I think I mentioned that.
Oh, so I'm just saying what I said already. Okay, there's that close-up. Yeah, there's that close-up there.
Yeah.
You can talk about that. But if we're getting schmancy into it, then what we're saying is that the fact that it comes over the shoulder and the sound is actually on the right, sound design has it on the right side. The balance is on the right side. It makes the audience feel in some way that, as I say, a shot has come over their shoulder, and it's almost like your instinct as a member of the audience is to turn around, which is very, creates a very strong emotional response with the audience. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's surprising in a different way that a shot would come, that if a shot came from the side. So if you can try and explore that a little bit. So it's almost like that Scorsese has put the audience in a point of view shot.
It's like in the middle of the action.
Yeah. Because it's really surprising, that moment, isn't it? Yeah. So what are you word count wise? Do you know what your word count is?
I think it's at the bottom.
I can't
think
see
it's
it.
like 1,000. I'm definitely not over it.
Okay.
So I think it's 1.3.
Okay, yeah, looking behind the camera. So you could say this builds on
Yeah.
what we just talked